I grew up during apartheid, and one thing I found to keep me in good stead was knowledge of self. I'm Thandi Orleyn. I'm a lawyer by profession and training. Mentorship should be central to any young person's development. Young women are very vulnerable. They need role models. They need people who can also guide them in safe spaces, particularly in the Black community where we have been ravaged by HIV and AIDS. We have kids who grow up without either both parents or one parent. Therefore, getting somebody you can look up to is very important.
Have you ever felt the pressure not to fall in love or fall pregnant?
When I was young, my mom and dad were very strict. So I knew there's no way I'm going to fall pregnant until I get married, So if you are going to fall in love or have a partner, protect yourself. It's not about him, it's about you.
How do you feel about today's youth getting into sexual intercourse too early?
I wish they didn't. If you can wait, I'm talking to you as 17-year-olds and 18-year-olds. If you haven't started, wait until you are in the right frame of mind, mentally and emotionally. There is no rush, there is no competition. And sometimes when you've had your first sexual encounter, you say, is this what it's about? It becomes such a disappointment sometimes. So you do need to get involved with the right person.
Mama, as an adult, have you experienced a failure? And how did you come back from it?
All of us as people experience failure. And if anybody says to me they've never experienced failure, I would say they haven't learned any lessons to have a meaningful journey in life. So my first failure was not to be accepted at medical school. I was feeling low, but I bounced back and I went to university and I chose law.
In your day-to-day life, where do you draw your inspiration from?
I draw my inspiration from people. I'm in a career where I have to interact with people all the time, so that gives me energy. When I see people developing, young people particularly, when I see strong women succeeding, they help me to look at myself and to want to strive for better. I want to know if at this point of your lives, you know what you want to do. Are you fixed on that idea?
No.
Okay, tell us, Lerato.
I want to be a doctor, but I'm not sure because I don't like people.
Right.
Then my second option, maybe I'll be a nurse.
I like that you have a second option. I like that you are thinking about things. What I'm picking up is that you seem to be drawn to the health services. So whatever career you choose, you can reach the top of that career.
I really want to be a military nurse, and I believe that I can conquer the challenges that I'll have to go through. And though I do have other options, but I really want to be in health services.
So if you love nursing and to be in the military, then go for it.
Mama, since nna ke batla ba lawyer, ke ka qala jwang?
The good thing about a lawyer, unlike the medical sciences or the engineering field, there is no pressure on the subjects that you take. But it's important that you take subjects that you love. Language is very important. English and your home language is very important. But the most important thing is that you've got to love what you are doing, as I've said. So you're self-reflecting, you're working hard, you are making sure that you get top marks. Okay. Sihle and Samkelo, you may want to take this one of you. There is so much pressure, especially in a world of social media. How do you deal with peer pressure?
Social media, it can affect a person. Firstly, it's like our personality how is wrong. If you're that person having low self-esteem, then you might fail into the social media and want to do things not realizing how they are living their life while you have your own life, your own background that you have to fulfill your dream and give back to your community.
You have to acknowledge that that's not real life. It's like being in a soap opera. You know, some people take other people's photos and they post them, you know, and you think that person is real and is not. With peer pressure, seek help. Talk to friends who are good friends. Talk to family. If you go to church, talk to your priest or the mothers at the church. I want to ask the question about your dreams, and I want to hear a little bit more about your big dreams. What do you dream big? And why do you think that dream is big?
My dream, as I said, is to be a military nurse, and I believe that it will not end there. I will achieve and I will study further, and I believe that I can be a millionaire, and I believe that I'll make a difference in my family, not into family only, but into the community.
So tell me lastly, what it is like for yourselves to be young, driven women in South Africa.
You can be a role model to other people, and you also encourage other people.
So, Ma'am Thandi, don't you have any advice for young women like us?
I've got lots of advice for young women like you. One, aim for the stars. Always think positively. Surround yourself with positive people. Negative people sap your energy. Secondly, look for a good mentor for yourself. It doesn't have to be somebody who's always on TV or in shining lights. There may be somebody who's a teacher. More importantly, do have fun. Don't live life in a dull, dark place. Okay, let's get some closing remarks from me. It's been a pleasure to share this hour with you, young ladies. I can see a bright future for the country, and I'm hoping that you will not walk this journey alone. You must be involved in looking and working with mentors, as you've indicated. You must also mentor younger women. Let's make people to be proud of us as Black South African women. Okay?
Yes.
Great.